So I got a lot more free time now, so I can start making shoes videos again, and just my head's in a better space, enjoying life again. And one thing that's changed is Jennifer Love Hewitt finally stopped stalking me in my dreams at night. So she would just show up there, and I'm like, oh, stop following me around. I'm like, I'm married, and she's like, I don't care, and I'm like, oh. So I had to deal with that for years. Just she stalked me every night, and so now that that's over, I've got more time to make these videos. So what I need you to do is I need you to go to Jennifer Love Hewitt's Facebook page or Twitter, like her, follow her. And I need you to leave a post or a tweet and tell her thank you for her not stalking me in my dreams at night anymore, so I can make some shoe videos for you guys. And so I appreciate that if you do that, because it'd mean a lot to me, and I'm happy that she's not stalking me anymore. So here comes some shoe videos. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Solecave. What's going on, everybody? Alright, here we are, finally back with another video. Finally! Alright, so what's going on today? Well, today, you know what, if you all saw the title, you know what the pickup is. We've got these Slam Dunk 6s. Also the Superfly 3s. The pack, if you will. One of the cool things that happened this weekend was, this past week, is they announced, I don't know, a few weeks ago or a month ago or whatever, that, I don't know if most of you are familiar with Gas Monkey Garage. And then they had this special, Dodge had this event there where if you owned a Challenger, it started out if you owned a Challenger, Charger, or a Viper, you could sign up and register to go to this car show and bring your car down there. And it's $100 to register. When you get there, you get $100 back. So it's free, in order, except for getting there, obviously, and staying there. But Motley Crue played, so that was kind of cool. It was a small venue. I expected a huge, like, outdoor venue, but it was at Gas Monkey Live, which is a small kind of bar area that held about 2,000 people. So it was kind of cool to see Motley Crue in such a small environment like that. I mean, I've only seen them in arenas and amphitheaters, so it was really cool to see them in a small setting like that. And most of you may know that Motley Crue is like my favorite band of all time, so it was kind of cool. And we got to watch, they were filming a couple of scenes, I guess, for a new Fast and Loud episode. And I love the whole background thing. I love the backside of businesses and stuff like that. I love the fact that he started out in a little shop. I don't care about, it's not that I don't care about a person, or so to speak, but I like the whole package, the business aspect of it all. I like the fact that it started out small and now, it's a huge garage, got the restaurant, got the live concert. I love the whole package, and I would love to hear the backside story of the growth of businesses. But that's probably that's the way I'm wired. I'm not like a starstruck person type of thing. Like, I was sitting there and they were filming a few episodes and I'm watching it and I'm just trying to pick up on how it's done and what have you, like that, just little background scenes. Next thing you know, I'm standing there and I'm just staring straight at it, just watching it, and I notice one of the cameras is straight at me. And if anybody knows, if you want to be on TV, you don't stare straight at the camera. And so here I am staring straight at the scene as they're shooting, trying to watch it and see what they're doing and listening and stuff like that. And there's a camera straight at me. I'm like, fuck, I ain't gonna get on TV if I'm staring at the camera. So I started, turning to the side and talking to Jan or whatever. So hopefully I didn't throw the edit off too bad, and I'll get on TV, even if it's just for a snapshot. But it was kind of cool to just see the whole behind the scenes thing. I love that kind of stuff. I love like I said, the business growth of everything. But while we were down there, it was like the ultimate weekend for me. Got the Charger out. Most of you don't know, I got the 392 limited Charger. They made 392 orange ones, purple and black ones, I believe. and I have an orange one, number 199. When I buy cars, I like to buy the limited edition styles or something that's going to hold its value more so as anything else. Like, I love Dodge, Jeep, and Chrysler, and I've been doing like side jobs for them. Been doing dealer trades where I'll drive a car to one dealership out of state, drive another one back. I've been to Vail, Colorado, Wisconsin, places in Illinois, Missouri, obviously, Tennessee. So I've been, taking cars all over the place, which is cool. I love to drive. But where was I? Oh, I was going to say, so I like buying vehicles that's going to retain their value, so I like the SRTs and stuff like that. The one Dodge I would never buy is probably like the Durango. The Durango does not hold its value worth anything. If you buy a Durango, you're kind of just pissing your money away, because it's probably one of the cars that's not going to hold its value over time. Probably the bottom of the list, in my opinion, from research I have done and stuff like that. But that's just me. So I like buying the limited, so I got that 392 Charger and just driving it down there, a 10-hour road trip. It's kick-ass. It was fun. Jan went with me. Finally got her on a road trip. So it was like an ultimate weekend for me. I've got the car. I've got a road trip. I've got Motley Crue. I got, sitting there, Gas Monkey, just pondering the business growth of this thing. So one of the funniest TV shows in my opinion. Plus, like I said, like with OCC when it first came out, Orange County Choppers and American Choppers, I loved how they grew from that one little building into like his huge headquarters until Senior screwed it all up and started badmouthing his son, and now they're probably bankrupt by now. Who knows? But so I love that whole aspect. So it was like the ultimate weekend. So while I'm down there, I get this text and I'm like, what? So that Prime Soul store I usually go to, usually they just get a lot of general releases and stuff. So I'm thinking, they're not even going to get the Slam Dunk 6s. I didn't even go in and ask if they were going to get the Slam Dunk 6s. I just figured, as far as I knew, all I was going to get them was like the Vault, which is an upscale like City Gear, and a House of Hoops. So I thought. So I'm like, well, I'm not even going to bother messing with, I'm sure they're not going to get it. So I get a text saying, hey, we got Slam Dunk 6s. I'm like, nice! So it's awesome. So I got over there, got the Slam Dunk 6s. They pulled out the Superfly too, and I just had to get them both. So we'll start with the Superfly. Superfly 3 Slam Dunk. Got the nice different box as your normal Jordans. So you got the nice red box kick in there. Kick it. That goes for my 13s. So here we are. I noticed that these had sold out on Nike.com one time, and then they got a restock. And when I last looked, there was like a 12 and a 13 or so left, or something like that. So I'm not sure what's left out there on these. So I got these. Part of the pack. Very cool. Very cool. So me personally, I didn't know the story behind the whole Slam Dunk thing, obviously, until they released, and I started doing the research. Saw the cartoon, loosely based on Dennis Rodman, etc., etc. So I'm sure you guys know all about that already. So, look at that glow. I've never personally have wore a Superfly, so I don't know how they wear. I don't know if they're small, large, what have you. So, fit true to size, I don't know. So, don't ask because I don't know. Alright. And on that next note, we have Slam Dunks. Got your comic box, obviously. I saw where a lot of people jumped on, well, as the term should go, a lot of idiots jumped on Mr. Fomer Simpson and Jumpman. They're Bostic, saying that their stuff was fake because of the size. I mean, any person knows that when you put print on something, and if you have to enlarge it, it's going to look different as opposed to that size as opposed to that size. I mean, idiot is the key word there when used to talk about people who just don't think and just jump to conclusions just because they think they know everything. And it's sad. It's sad, sad, sad. And I've got a 12. And on the 12 also, the line goes right through his eye. So it's not just the 14s, 13s. It's also the 12s too. So get an education before you walk around and jump on people. Especially when you're jumping on veterans. I mean, come on, really? I mean, the people who jumped on these guys probably been collecting shoes, if they even collect shoes, because they're still in their mom's basement, for a year or two. I mean, they know nothing. I mean, nobody can touch Jumpman. I mean, come on. Nobody. Get over it. So anybody who would think about trying to school somebody who's been in the game for so long, use your freaking head. Just use it. We got the 3Ms with the holes. Kind of over my phobia thing with the holes, so they don't bother me as much anymore. If you watch all my videos, I've explained that, I believe, in one of my other videos when I did the Carmine 6s and explained what the holes triggered in my brain. So I've kind of got that beat now, so they don't really trigger too much anymore. So very nice shoe. When I first saw the shoe, I wanted it, but like I said before, I didn't think my spot where I normally get all my stuff was going to get it, so I just wrote it off as a wish I got it type of shoe. And so I was extremely, extremely surprised and very happy when I got the news that I was able to get this shoe. Oh, so happy, so happy. So thank you again to Prime Soul. If you guys don't know, if you're in the St. Louis area, or even if you're not, you can find them on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. So help them grow. So jump on any of them, type in Prime Soul, like, follow, etc., etc., and do that. Show some support. And so there you are. We'll keep that simple and easy. Love that shoe. Love that shoe. Can't wait to display both of these together. Back here somewhere, as you can obviously tell, I'm still rearranging, still doing things. Like I've said before in prior video, my head just my head just wasn't really in it before. Now everything's starting to come back, and I'm starting to, get really into it again and enjoy it. So thank you everybody out there for your patience waiting around for me, and hopefully I'll be back more and more and more with some shoe videos. And as long as I don't get lazy now it'd be a matter of being lazy. So what I might do is just make some shoe videos going back through everything, kind of starting all over again from scratch. We'll start with square one, and we'll do a big count of the shoes or something like that, and we'll get back into the heart of the shoe, what it means to me, why I got it, why I love shoes, and try to rekindle that fire within me is basically what it's going to be for. And if you guys are there to watch, thank you all for the support. But it's probably going to be more for me, just to get my heart back into it again. So, but thank you for the support. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the hate, the love. Thank you for it all, because the more attention I get, maybe I'll get some free shoes from Champs Sports, like Jumpman and Yolante and all the cool people out there. The cool people, but they're kind of like better looking than me, and probably smarter than me, and funnier than me, so they get all the attention, and I'm just left in the corner all by myself after what, how many years have I been making videos? I don't even know. I can't count that high, and I'm just sitting in the corner all by myself going, why don't I have 10,000 plus followers? Actually, I think I got 7 plus on YouTube. Anyway, all right. But anyway, so thank you guys for supporting me. No matter how big or how small my audience is, I love you all. Thank you.